In 2015, there was a surprise crossover anime that came out of nowhere, being Cyborg 009 vs. Devilman. It was streamed exclusively on Netflix, before it expired 8 years later. But Netflix decided to surprise us again with another crossover, Baki Hanma vs. Kengan Ashura, manly! To clarify, Kengan Ashura is the name of the show, not the main character. I'm getting flashbacks of Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. Remember that game? So Netflix just sprung this out of nowhere with no real prior build-up, and what really makes this a surprise is its release date. We don't have to wait a year for this thing to come out. This crossover will be arriving on June 6, 2024. It's also listed as a movie. But knowing Japan, this could easily just be a 50-minute runtime as seen with the Takeshi Koike Lupin III movies. Technically, those are 2 episodes put together as one movie. These films are done by Telecom and TMS, who also animated all of the current Baki, along with Megalobox, Detective Conan, Undead Unlock, and the aforementioned Lupin III. Oh, this also means you'll be seeing Oma Tokita in 2D! Yeah, we don't need 3D glasses to watch this anime! But since it's a movie, that means the production will be of higher quality than a regular episode. At least I hope it does. Nowadays it's a little difficult to separate a TV episode from a movie, especially if you've been watching One Piece lately. It's amazing that this is actually happening in less than 3 months. Usually when an anime gets announced, we have to wait months, years, more years, or it never comes out at all. So it's a blessing that this thing got announced with a very close release date. But it's not the first time these series crossed over. Back in what year was this? Back in 2020, Netflix released a promo visual of Baki and Kengan Ashura. There is no verses here. This image was made simply to advertise both series on their streaming service. But in 2021, there was an official crossover called Baki Cross Kengan Omega. That's the name of Kengan Ashura's sequel. This crossover can be found under Bakido 2018, Chapter 107.5. Yeah, digits. Despite scanlators placing it under Baki, this chapter was completely done by the mangakas from Kengan Omega, so more than likely was released under Ura Sunday instead of Shonen Champion. The whole purpose of this crossover was to celebrate Baki's 30th anniversary. The manga crossover is very short and it mainly consists of dialogue from Toppo Orochi's perspective. There is no Baki vs. Oma fight in this thing. All you get is this one image which mimics the Netflix promo, but done better. That's because Oma's eyes are actually staring straight instead of looking down on Baki. Read the news article so you know what I'm talking about. Since we still have time before the movie comes out, there should be additional trailers to keep us occupied. Currently, there's a very short teaser which is hardly anything, just like the crossover. I don't know what exactly is going to happen in the story. Is it purely Baki and Oma? Or will there be other matchups? I don't know. I'm sure the next trailer will tell us. In related news, Kengan Ashura's final batch of episodes will be coming out in August. This should complete the entire Part 1 manga before heading into the sequel, Kengan Omega. Kinnikuman Perfect Origin Arc also premieres this year in July, and the same should happen with One Punch Man 3, which still has an unknown release date. But I'm also waiting for the new Fist of the North Star anime, and I'm getting very impatient. Regardless, I'm excited for these upcoming manly anime that's coming out this year. I seriously hope Fist of the North Star is the reboot that I want it to be. Tune in for the next manly update. There's news article links in the description box, and thank you to my patrons for supporting me. And thank you for watching my channel, The Anime Hero.